Welcome to Digital Toolbox. I'm Scott, and in this tutorial we're going to go over creating a faceted UV structure, a UV surface from any surface or curves you want in Rhino. So this is from the Explode and Divide tutorial. We already have a surface or a set of lofted curves that we've divided into a subsurface with UV divisions, and we can toggle these divisions. So refer back to that tutorial if you need some guidance going through getting to this point. In that tutorial, Tam also showed the divide these UV panels into specific divisions. We don't need that button for this tutorial, so I'll just go ahead and delete that. We're going to use the explode option. This explodes the subsurface into a few different things: faces, edges, and vertices. So these vertices are the main, the cream in this definition. So we're going to take all these vertices and then connect lines between them to create a diagrid. So first we can see what the vertices are giving us with a panel. Go ahead and zoom in right here a little bit. So this panel is giving us a list of vertices 0, 1, 2, and 3. So for each UV point, it gives us 0, 1, 2, 3, and then gives us that point. So we're going to want to connect these lines. We'll connect 0 to 2, which would be maybe this one down here across ways to 2 because it reads 0, 1, 2, 3. So we'll cross 0 to 2 to get a diagonal across there, and then 1 to 3 to get the cross diagonal. Plus we'll want to keep the original, the normal UV lines as well, so we'll put those in there first. So how to break out these different vertices it's calling out, we'll use a list item. Your list item. So this list item will take the it asks for the base list. So we'll take that. I'll just get this panel out of the way, and then take that basic list item from the vertices, and then to find, we're just going to get one of these lists. So we're going to want a number slider for that. Go ahead and just use one from right here. And this number slider will want to toggle from 0 to 3, since there's three lists, or three different lists that we need. So you can see here that here's the original list. If I take this panel and put it into ours, we're getting that third value, or we could get the second one, or the first one, or the 0 number. So here's the 9.7, negative 9.3, and then it goes to the 8.02. If we take this back to the original one, you can see that that's the 0 value for each 0, 9.7, and then 8.02. So that's how we're going to basically cull out this list of points. So we're going to want to do that for each point. So I'll just copy this list item, and then this way we can get the first list, the second list, all the way through number 3. So you can barely see it, but these when you click on these lists, it actually highlights those points, but it doesn't really matter. So here's our list items. Now we'll just basically connect these points. Curve, primitive line, just do AB line, and then we'll take one from A to B. We'll just go from 0 to 1 and see how that works. So we'll take the explode, which is the entire surface, and then unpreview that so we can see what's going on right here. So these lines that are being created right here go from the list 0 to the list 1. So that's all the vertices that are on the 0 to all the ones that are on the 1. We can change that to go from the 0 to the 2, that goes across the UV panel, and that gives us that first diagonal. And then we can also go 0, 3, 0 to 3, which gives us from the 0 to the last one, which is basically the V direction. So for this one, we'll just keep this one 0 to 1, and that'll give us all the lines going in this horizontal direction. We'll copy the line, and then this one will go from 0 to 3 was the other direction across. So now we have the UV grid lattice work, and now all we're going to do is create those diagonal lines, which are going to be from 0 to 2. That's the first set, and then copy for a new line, and then this will be from 1 to 3. So there you go, the broken down UV surface, and then now we've created faceted lines on those. So you can run a panel to any of these anytime you need and check out what vertices you're going to get. But now that you have these individual lines, the horizontal, the vertical, and then the diagonals, you can go ahead and pipe these or bake them or do whatever you want now that you have a faceted UV grid.